I am one of those people that would eat pasta in a restaurant and wonder how they make it. You know those their pasta that they make you eat and be like, I want some more. But when you check your pockets, your money no reach to buy more. You leave it and go home, right? And then when you get home, you're salivating over that pasta. That is what I want to show you. It's not hard though. I promise you, it's not hard. In fact, I had to even do the Sapa method. You know what I mean by Sapa? For my non-Nigerian subscribers, I mean the low budget method of the pasta. Okay. All you have to do is to just get your saucepan, you don't necessarily have to have a saucepan. You have pot abi, or you bring it. That pot, add your oil inside. When you add your oil and allow it to get hot a little, you add your ginger garlic paste. If at this point you don't cook with ginger and garlic in your food, I wonder what you are doing. Ginger and garlic helps to, improve the taste of your sauce, especially when you're making it for all these intercontinental dishes, even our local meals. But honestly, try and get it, okay? So when you get add your ginger and garlic paste, allow it to just, sizzle up before you add in your onions, okay? As you can see, I chopped up my onions, but you can cut it as well because at the end of the day, you might necessarily not even see it anymore. So I just stirred it up together and allowed the onions to release its own flavor. See, you don't have to do so much serene in this pasta. I promise you, there is no so much process in making this pasta, yet you will achieve that aim you want, which is getting that party, not party per se, but when you go to all these big restaurants and they serve you pasta, they roll it and serve you right, and then the bill is like very alarming. Don't worry, this is what we are making today. So don't click out. Oh, let's go ahead. So when you allow your onions to cook up for a while, this is just basically allowing the onions to release its own flavor to the oil, okay? So when it's done, it's time for you to add your secret ingredients, which is tatashi. I told you, right? We are cooking something on a budget. You thought I was joking. Now, see, we all know that a tomato is very expensive. I heard the price is already coming down, but honestly, I'm beefing tomato this period. So for this particular recipe, I'm not going to be using it. Maybe when next time I want to make food, I can consider it, but for this time around, no. So what I use for this pasta is just tatashi. You know the one that is tatashi, right? I don't know if that's the one they call cayenne pepper or paprika, but I'm guessing it's cayenne pepper. So the thing there is you want to remove the seeds in it, so that way you can have a lot of it that you will use for this sauce. Hence the reason is very reddish, okay? So while that is cooking up, I checked my boiling water. I added my egg inside. Remember, we're trying to make sour pasta, so I had some eggs and I added it, allowed it to boil up before I added my pasta. And when I added the pasta, I just ensured everything entered the water and I allowed that to cook, okay? So I checked up on my sauce. I already covered it just to allow it cook it up. So it's not a case of trying to let your tatashi dry up. You just want it to properly cook so that you can make your sauce. That way it's still very creamy. You don't want it to dry up all the water it has. So this is me just basically cooking it up and ensuring that, it doesn't have any slapping or sour taste from it, okay? Now you want to take your time and do this. You don't want to, have half cooked sauce because obviously that's going to affect your pasta. So ensure you just give it time to fry. Now while we are frying this, I want to know the reason you're here to subscribe to my channel, because you are always watching my videos and I guess or I believe that whatever content I'm putting out here for you, you really like it. So I really don't know why you're not subscribed to my channel yet. Now, while we pause on that, I want to make you notice that I just added my secret spice and seasoning powder. Okay, the secret spice is basically blend of herbs. If you're on this channel, you already know. If you want me to make a full video on how I make this, then let me know and I'll make out time and just make out the video and put it out for you guys. But it's just basically blend of herbs, and adding it to your food just elevate the flavor. Now if you don't have it, you can skip, but honestly, adding herbs to our food has a lot of health benefits, so you want to consider adding that to your foods while cooking. Okay, now our tomato is frying up and we can see that it's almost cooked. Now at this point, it's time to add our pasta, our properly cooked pasta. Okay, remember that you don't have to cook your pasta for a very long time, so you want to keep an eye on it so that it doesn't get soggy. You don't want to eat soggy pasta. All right, so I stirred it up together and just ensure that everything incorporates together. I know someone will be wondering why I didn't add salt to this. Well, while I was boiling my pasta, I added little salt to it, and that is okay for me, just because I don't like to take a lot of salt. But if you feel like you like to add more salt, then maybe you would have added salt when I added my seasoning powder and the herbs, okay? But this was just enough. It was very okay for it. I really do not like having a lot of salt in my food, hence the reason you didn't see me add salt again. Okay, now I stirred it all up together. Look at that pot of goodness that I'm going to have. Yeah, so I'm just stirring it up together to ensure everything incorporates together, and you can just see it. See the yummy thing somebody's daughter enjoyed all by herself. Anyways, I shared with people around me, but honestly, this was worth my while. Like making this pasta, I enjoyed every step of it. From making it to eating it, it was just very yummy. Now back to the reason you're yet to subscribe to my channel. Please, can you let me know in the comment section why you're not subscribed to my channel? Or please, can you just subscribe, okay, so that whenever I post you can watch my videos. Also turn on the notification bell, that way you get notified each time a video drops on my channel. Okay, like this video as well, and let me know what you think about this my recipe, this my sapa but yummy pasta recipe idea. Okay, and I would also like to see videos of you guys trying out my recipe and letting me know that you tried it out, so that I will know that my wonderful family is trying out what I've been talking about. Now, after properly stirring this up, I still covered it to just allow, everything to boil up for the last time, just to, incorporate all spices and everything together before I served this particular food. Okay. Now, when I was filming the after view of this video, I realized that my camera was looking a bit off, that we're not showing how yummy and, how creamy this was looking. I mean, at some point it looked better, but this is exactly the way my pasta looked, as you can see. But the camera has been off, so sometimes it looks like it's not the same color. But please bear with me. I'm still filming with my phone. I hope to get a camera soon. Okay, thank you for watching. All right, bye.